Okay, so we're gonna be replacing the screws on a spring hinge. This leg I already removed it, but this is a spring hinge frame. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the other screw, this side. I'm gonna be using the edge of the table. I'm gonna be using my flathead screwdriver. Okay, and I am just going to be unscrewing this screw in order to replace them. Let me see if I could remove it. Okay. Alright, so it's removed. Okay. Now we don't have either screw on our spring hinge frame. Okay, we are going to be using the self-aligning screws. These screws they just have a longer tip than usual. They have the screws. They have the screws. They have the screws, the little lines, and then they have like a pointy part that it's going to help us get it through the whole spring hinge. Okay, so we're going to start with, it's this one. Okay. I'm going to use my flat screwdriver. So what I'm going to try to do now is I'm going to put the screw at least through one of the holes. Push it in with my finger. Okay. And then I'll just screw it with the flat head screwdriver. Okay. Okay, so it's in like a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the edge of the table and I will screw it all the way in. I'm using the edge of the table, that way I don't cut myself. Okay. So it is sticking out, but we are going to use some cutters in order to remove the excess of the screw. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing that I did to one side to the other side, which is I'm going to put the temple, and then I will put at least one part, or the screw, the self-aligning screw, through at least one of the holes. See? I'm going to use my fingers, try to press it inside. These are one of the holes. Okay, so it's through. And now I will again use the edge of the table and screw it back in, putting some pressure so it goes all the way through. Okay, so now both both screws are all the way in, and now we can see the actual spring hinge at work. Okay, so both screws are sticking out, one here and one here. I am going to be using my clippers plier in order to remove it. So I could close it, and I can get as close to the frame as I can, cover it, and squeeze. That side is gone. Now I will do this side. So again, on this side, I will get as close as I can and squeeze. Cover and squeeze. Okay, it is a little sharp. I can use the filer to take out a little bit of the sharpness. Okay, that's better. And now on the other side. I'm going just on one side. Okay. Okay, now it's a lot better. I don't even see the screw at all.